Good morning. I'm Bruce E. Rivers. You're watching Los Banos Today. Los Banos Today is brought to you by Santos Ford, the Central Valley's king of trucks. Call them today at 209-826-4921. Let me say that again, 209-826-4921. You can find them located at 617 West Pacheco Boulevard. Don't forget that name, Santos Ford, the Valley's king of trucks. Good morning, everybody. You're at Los Banos Today, and this is the morning show. I'm one of your hosts, Bruce E. Rivers, and we've got a great show today for you as we delve into one of our biggest schools in the area, our parochial school, which we call Our Lady of Fatima, which is over at the St. Joseph's Church facility, which is also one of the largest churches in the area. So we're so grateful today to have with us Miss Darnell, or Kendyl. Is that how you say it? Yes. I didn't mess it up. I tend to mess up names sometime. And so Kendyl Darnell, who is and Kendyl, what's your position at the school?
So I'm at Our Lady of Fatima, and I am currently the school principal. Prior to that, Prior to that, I taught 5th grade and 8th grade.
At the school?
Yes, at the school. I've been with Our Lady. This is my 4th year.
Okay. Let me. This is going to be great. I'm an educator by trade myself. I'm a big burly preschool teacher. Okay, graduated from Cal State Northridge in the 1970s in the 78. But really, you're a Matador girl? Look at you. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. See, now we just got so much going on right there. Y'all wouldn't know unless you've been to Northridge. Wonderful, beautiful. Yeah, Northridge was, when I went, it was the #1 child development school in the state. And Hayward was right behind it. I don't know. I'm not going to ask you when you graduated. You have to tell me all that. Women don't tell all that stuff. Here's some stuff I want to cover today with you about Our Lady of Fatima. As I said, one of the largest parochial schools and schools in our city of Los Banos. Now, let's talk about some history of the school. I'm going to let you have at it, and then I'll jump in every now and then with some questions, okay?
So Our Lady of Fatima, we are on our 67th going into our 68th year.
Whoa.
I know. It was started by the society, the Our Lady of Fatima Society. They're still active. They're huge advocates for the school. We actually do an event every November, our Novenas, and they raise money for us every year, and they've helped us out quite a bit. Okay. So we started just one class at a time and built, and now we are a full preschool through 8th grade parochial school. And it's great. We're a big part of the church. We just got Father Martinez 3 or 4 years ago, and he's a fabulous asset. He cares about us. He cares about our growth. We're constantly building, and we're doing great things.
Let's now, I've been here since 2002, and of course, you ride down the street, you go down Center. That's where you're located, off of Center, and you see this beautiful facility and the classrooms. And as a preschool teacher myself, I love going by schools and just checking the lay of the land out. Let's talk about the academics of the school. What the course things? I believe you said they're preschool through. Are you K through whatever now? What are K through 8th grade? Okay, talk to me about the academics. Tell me what your goals are.
Well, I have lots of goals. Yeah. There's a big misconception often with parochial schools that we don't have to follow the same core standards that other schools do, and that's a misnomer. So we teach the same standards as any other school, and we teach it with incredible rigor and fidelity. Right. So we're quite proud. Actually, this year we just brought in a new math program, and in about half a year, all of our students' growth was about an average of 7%. Wow. So we're seeing tremendous growth with our kids.
That's great. I personally went to Winnipeg over in the Monterey area.
Okay.
I didn't last very long. Them nuns or something else.
They're tough.
Are the nuns still a big part of the school?
Oh no, they were for quite a while, but we haven't had nuns for a number of years.
Okay, so it's all just real teachers,
correct,
real educators. Okay.
Correct.
Not that nuns were not real educators.
No, they were great.
I remember. I'm 63. I remember those days. So let's talk about our enrichment programs.
Sure.
What is Our Lady Fatima doing to really enrich the children in this community to go to that school?
Well, we recognize that as educators, it's our primary job to prepare children for their future. Okay. And even as early as kindergarten, we want to prepare kids to be successful in a global economy. So one of the things we're doing this year, we're bringing in a language enrichment program. So students will be able to begin the process of becoming bilingual in kindergarten, and they'll continue that through 8th grade. So with fidelity to this program, if they stick to it, they will graduate 8th grade as bilingual learners, and that will give them a huge step up in high school. It'll help them get into well-respected colleges, and more importantly, it'll help them to be successful in their career paths.
That's incredible. I mean, I need some bilingual help. You know, we live in a multi-ethnic society.
Sure.
Here in Los Banos, it's like everywhere else, where we got the big Portuguese community, the Spanish-speaking community, and I know how to count. I know how to talk about a little bit of money here and there, and I can say Jesus de Cristo pretty good, and some of the words that I learned being in the ministry. So I think that's a great asset, and wow, enrichment. Language arts, okay? So that's one phase.
Sure,
you said
yes.
The math, you said something about math.
Yes, well, we just began fundraising this year, and we're going to continue fundraising for a few years to integrate a STEM program into our school. So there's about 60% of the jobs that go unfilled every year in the STEM fields, and we want to prepare our children for that. So we are currently still fundraising to bring a STEM program, and the children will be doing hands-on learning activities. They'll be building robots. They'll learn how to make water purification centers. They'll learn real-world skills at an early age to get them excited about careers and that field of study.
Now, for those of us that don't know, STEM stands for science?
Science, technology, engineering, and math.
There you go. Those programs, they've kind of been pushed to the side.
Yes.
And so we're making an effort all over the country.
Yes.
To bring them back.
Yes, it is a nationwide effort, and
Good.
it's we don't really see a lot of students who get excited at a young age about those fields, and they tend to be the highest paying and jobs that people are able to keep the longest.
That's incredible. Let's talk about student activities. What's going on over there to keep the kids buoyant? I guess
To keep them busy, we keep them very busy. Well, we have a well-respected athletics program. We have sports going all 3 seasons. So in the fall, we have flag football and girls volleyball. In the winter, we have basketball, and we are fantastic. I think just this year, I have about 10 trophies littering my office. I know, we are quite good.
Yeah.
We have a long history. I think this year was our 33rd or 34th basketball tournament that we've hosted.
Okay.
So we invite schools from the Los Banos community all the way from Fresno.
Wow.
And we're pretty big in basketball. And right now we are doing softball and baseball. And again, we just have incredible teams.
Wow. That's some good stuff. Got to come check the games out. You know, the school, if you got children there or friends of children like me, I have grandchildren here.
Okay.
And we've looked into coming there, and maybe it'll happen. I got 2 that are eligible at that age, 2 moving on to high school. And so you got preschool. Let's talk about
Yes, we do have preschool. Preschool is everyone's heart. Those kids are adorable. So our preschool was started about 16 years ago, and for a long time it was just 4- and 5-year-olds.
Okay.
So this year we actually introduced 3-year-olds to grow our program, and we've been wildly successful with that. So we're actually expanding our preschool next year. In addition to that, we're bringing in a new preschool curriculum because we think the learning has got to start early.
Right.
So we're bringing in a comprehensive curriculum to our preschoolers, and we also begin our religious education in preschool, so the children are learning to integrate their faith into their daily life.
Well, I like that part of it.
Yes.
Listen, how many students do you have overall? What's the number?
Right now, including our preschool, we have about 160 kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good-sized school.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
Right here in the LB. Let's talk about, you said it a few minutes ago, integrating the religious aspect, the Catholic traditions, biblical principles and precepts.
Absolutely.
Talk to me about that. How is that integrated?
Sure. Well, at Our Lady of Fatima, we focus on educating the whole child and the family. We want the family to be a big part of our children's education. And many families in this community have a strong Catholic background, and we want to build on that.
True.
So not just religion, but all of our classes they're influenced by gospel morality. So we want to teach the kids to make good choices based on their faith and based on their heart and their connection with Christ. And it's something that we're able to do quite well. And our kids, they're growing to be incredible leaders of the community because of that. So our Catholic faith is really what drives our everyday instruction and our interactions with the world around us. We want our kids to grow up to be Christ-like.
Yes.
And to go out into the world and help them in a meaningful way.
Yes, yes. I'm trying to sit over here without taking this hat off and putting my shout hat on, because you know everybody knows me. I love the Lord, and I love the aspect of what God brings into our lives, and here being in the Christian school, gospel school, parochial school atmosphere, I get to let my hair down a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about financial aid and
Sure.
how that works, cost factors and those kind of things that you can give me.
Sure. So it is a sacrifice to send your child to parochial school. You have to make that decision as a family. But we try to alleviate that as much as we can, and we do offer financial aid. So financial aid is actually available through the Diocese of Fresno and through the school. So you have two opportunities that way. Additionally, we have some students who are offered scholarships from various benefactors in the community and outside the community so that we can make a parochial education attainable to everyone.
I'm impressed because I know that, you know, like I said, I've seen that school. I've driven by it. You guys have some parades and things.
We do.
You got a big parade that goes through, and I never forget it. Came down the street one day when we were in our service, and man, I came outside and I saw all the floats and the kids, and of course with the center name, Yeshua, Jesus, and it's just good to see that element in our community. I am very close with your Archbishop Corleone. We're good friends. We participate in the March for Life every year.
Okay.
And it's funny. I get to sing with the nuns, the Little Sisters. We march down Market Street and we sing gospel songs.
Oh.
And it blows my mind that they know all the old gospel songs.
Yes, they do.
And of course, Father Frank Pavone and Dr. Alveda King, priest, those are close personal friends. So I'm excited about what Our Lady of Fatima brings to our city. It's our city, Los Banos.
Yes.
So support them just like you support all of the kids. We want our kids to grow up, and as the principal. Now, you've been principal how long now?
This is my first year as principal.
First year principal.
Correct.
And you started out as a teacher there.
Yes, sir.
All right. You know, thank you.
Of course.
Thank you for what you do for the children.
Of course.
Our children are our prized commodity.
Yeah.
In our what's the word I'm looking for? Our best asset.
Yes.
And if we got quality teachers with a good spiritual foundation.
Yes.
Moral foundation. Let's just put it like that. Our kids grow up better.
They do. They do. And our teachers are incredible. We take such an active interest in our kids. We're lucky because sometimes we say we need more kids. But right now, and we do need more kids, but we're small. So we build a relationship with our students that a lot of teachers don't have the blessing to do. And our teachers are a part of their kids' life. We watch them from the moment they walk in as 3-year-olds to the time they walk out as 8th graders. And it's incredible. We tear up every year.
I'm sure you do. And as I said, just to have that foundation to keep them away from the elements that are not morally centered,
yes,
is a great task in this day and time. Tell us how to reach you. You got a website, you got Facebook and all that good stuff?
We do.
Okay.
So you can find us on Facebook. We're at Our Lady of Fatima. And we also have a school website, which is olfdof.org. You can always pop in the office. I'm literally always there. And if I'm not there, someone will help you. We have quite open arms. We're willing to, I know we're a parochial school, but we accept children of all backgrounds and all faiths because we understand that, you know, we are an inclusive community. Yes. And we want everyone to feel what we feel every day.
Wow. Now, how big is your staff?
We have 3 in preschool, and then we have a single classroom teacher for each grade. So K through 8, we have 1 classroom. That's
good. So you're providing jobs, you're providing education.
Yes, absolutely.
You're pouring back into this community.
Absolutely.
I'm honored to be here today.
Thank you.
And at Los Banos today, this is our main focus here is to let you know what's going on in your community. And I want you, Ms. Kendyl, to know that this is your station too. And if you guys are doing anything, we want you to come back, want you to tell us, just call in and say, hey, we've got this event happening. Can we come by and talk about it? Your fundraising events, because we get good coverage. And I want the Los Banos Today community to blow this interview up. Yes. I want to see a lot of hits. I want you to see a lot of attaboys, a lot of hearts and hands and all that stuff we do. For something that is good in our community, something that is, let me take that back, something that's great in our community. Education of our kids is the most important thing. As a former educator myself, I know the beauty of watching kids progress, you know, and you had this too. I know in the classes we had, remember that observation class? That we had an observation class where we had to literally put on another hat. Mm-hmm. We had to, now I'm in the class with the kids, and then I had to leave and come back to another class, and he had to sit there and become an inanimate object. Yes. And just watch the kids. Now, how do you do that? I'm an in the sandbox kind of person. Yeah. And the kids were like, they wanted to play because, oh, Bruce is back. Well, no, Bruce, now I got to just sit here. You guys, come on now. Just don't pretend like I'm not here. Well, I'm too big to pretend like you're a football player. You know, I was there when John Elway's dad was the coach. Right. And John was still at Granada Hills High School. So I understand all that, and the kids were like, let's play. I can't play with you right now. This is my class hour. And helping them learn motor skill development and all that kind of stuff. I remember some of that. It's been a while, but I do remember, you know, how to, don't walk on your tippy toes, you know, go heel toe and all that kind of stuff. Climbing, how to use scissors. Remember the slab class, sing, lead, auto harp and bells? See, I'm there, y'all. See, you probably didn't know it, but preschool was my thing. I drove school buses to pay my way through school. Oh, wow. And so I was always around school, and I was part of one of the largest daycare centers in Monterey County. My Pastor H.H. Lutz, we call him the Lion Chaser, he started the first summer school daycare program in Monterey County in '68. Wow. And so kids came from the other schools by the busloads to our school in the afternoon. So now you guys got afternoon after-school programs?
We do. We actually have morning care and afternoon because we recognize that a lot of families work and both parents are working. So as early as 7 o'clock in the morning, you can drop off your loved child, and we will be there till 6 o'clock at night.
Wow. Now that's good. We pride ourselves on helping our community understand what's going on, because 70% of our community does drive the hill. And we can, with our feed at losbanostoday.com, you can check our feed out and find out what's going on through the day. So I encourage you, those of you out there, go to losbanostoday.com and check our website out. Check us out on the book, you know, at Los Banos Today, and call in, write in. If you like this show, like I say, make sure you like it and share it all over the place. We've been having a great run here, and we're going into our 4th month, and I'm just really excited about what's happening. I've interviewed got a bunch of folks, you know, and Josh has interviewed folks, and we're getting out more and more and more, and I can't thank you enough, Kendyl. If I can call you Kendyl. Of course. Okay. I can't thank you enough for what you do. We pray for your continued success. Thank you. And as a person of faith, that's what we do. And what else can I say? Anything else you want to give us? Any other thoughts you want to? Whatever you feel like talking about, talk about.
Sure. Well, Well, business related, it is registration time, and we're accepting students in all grades. We currently have a full kinder, so we are moving past kinder. And I think we have a great school. We actually have a great educational community in Los Banos in general. We have some amazing public schools, and we have some incredible parochial schools. But I invite you to come in, and perhaps Our Lady of Fatima is a good fit for you and your family, and I can probably convince you. I can try my best at least.
Principal's job.
Yeah, that's my job. But we really just want to make sure that the kids in Los Banos are getting a quality education, and we're an avenue to do that.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. I can't say from the horse's mouth. That's not even right. But you heard it from the matador's mouth. We are classmates. That's a man, alumni. Yeah. Alumni Association. I can't tell you how enthused I am about this school and about schools in general, but meeting Principal Darnell, it's been my joy and my pleasure to hear about our school, Our Lady of Fatima. And what does that mean? What's Fatima mean?
Well, actually, we just had our 100th celebration. Right. Our Lady appeared on Fatima in war-torn Portugal to 3 children. It's one of the only appearances, or the only appearance, of Mary to children. And that's what our school is founded on. We're connecting Mary and her love for children with our love for children, and it's really what's driving us is Mary.
Woo-wee! See, that's the kind of stuff that like I say, floats my boat. And I know people out there. Well, they're Catholic and you're a Baptist, and look, Christ is the center of this whole thing for us. Okay, and so we have a vested interest in moral upbringing for our children.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being in our community. Thank you for teaching our children. Thank you for giving back to the Los Banos community. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great morning in the LB, in the Big Valley in Cali, as I like to say. Let me tell you, we're looking forward to more of you coming in talking about what you do in the community. Stop by. Go to losbanostoday.com. Go up to that right corner, click on Contact Us, and let us know what you're doing. If you're a business owner, if you're a club and organization, if you're I know Josh just did the PAL yesterday with Noah. What a great program we have. I got children involved in that and all of the sports. Children are our precious commodity. We got to take care of our children. Even the ones we think maybe it looks like we might have lost. They're still reachable. So why don't you help us reach them? Los Banos Today is here, sponsored in part by Santos Ford, the king of trucks in the Big Valley in Cali. I'm Bruce Rivers. Hope you're having a great day today, and we just give you a big thumbs up.